Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Retro Doc 79. In today's installment, we're going to be taking down Mega Man 5 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now let's hit the story, and then we'll talk more about the game, man. Check that awesomeness out. All the bosses jump out, the city being destroyed. A vicious army of robots is bent on destroying the world. And behind this destruction is... wait for it, not Dr. Light. Who's that nefarious character? Let's see. We got a yellow scarf. Let's see if we can figure this out. Proto Man. Now, if you're new to the series, that's actually Mega Man's brother. And he first was introduced in Mega Man 3. Now, getting right into it, normally we take down Gravity Man first. I like a challenge, so I'm going to do Star Man first. So let's buckle in, man, and get this going. Now, this stage, first thing to be aware of is, you're going to have some underwater physics, man. It's going to be similar to Dive Man's stage in Mega Man 4, or Bubble Man's stage if you played Mega Man 2. Now here we want to build up our Charge Buster, and just let loose and take those guys out before they even become an issue. And just being real careful, man. We don't want to mess ourselves up. We want to get to the boss with the most health possible. A Starman isn't too difficult, but you might mess up a little. So there you want to do what I did. You just kind of want to wait, let them fire, and then jump down or the bottom one will hit you every time. And here you want to be real careful the way you jump. You just don't want to get caught up by the spikes. And here you want to do that half jump, man. And I always seem to take damage there, but that's perfectly fine, man. As long as you don't get killed by the spikes, they're instant death. Now up here, let's get real ready. Get your Charge Buster up, let loose to the left, and slide. And if you're quick enough, you can jump over that debris right there. Now don't forget, we want to take these guys out first. And let that guy fire off, and then just jump over him. And over here, I like to let loose with my charge beam and just take out that guy, the guys at the top first. Now, you can kill them with one hit of a normal beam. I use the charge beam just so I can get both of those first at the same time, man. Alright, now I'm being real cautious because that guy right there, he only takes 2 hits, but he's hard for me to get a hold of with these physics, man. This water physics always messes me up on him. So let's see if we can take out the boss. Alright, so... man, this guy is not playing around. He's not letting that shield loose. And that's what you want to do. You just want to bait this guy out. And it's going to be kind of a slow process. And you noticed I took some hits there that I did not want to take, but it's okay. Ooh, that was a loss, man. Dude, we got him. Not the easiest boss to take out early, but not too difficult. And if you take him out early, you could actually use his ability on Gravity Man, which is a pretty easy boss, but sometimes the timing gets messed up because you have to let loose your Charge Buster as he flip-flops gravity. You got Star Crusher and Super Arrow. Dude, I forgot about the Super Arrows. Okay, that's pretty legit. So take a few seconds, copy down your code, pause the game if you didn't get it, and let's go back to stage select. Alright, so next we're going to take out Gravity Man. And this stage is a lot of fun, but the boss can be a little tricky, and you'll see when we get there. So any one-up is going to be welcome, man. So here we see the core mechanic of the stage, man. Gravity flips on you. Now, we can use this to our advantage, but we do have to be real careful, man. Now, this one-up is not necessary, but I wanted to grab it, just to show you guys we can get it. Now, up there you saw me slide. Be aware when you're flipped, you have to hold towards the ceiling to slide. Dude, these one-ups are coming crazy, man. What is this? Ooh, I forgot about that guy, man. Check this out. We're getting to the hardest part of the stage for me. There's the part where we collect the letter here. And that part's pretty difficult for me. But let's see if we can make it, man. Dude, I'm trying to jump on this thing. Okay, so there's a trick to get across there like that, but I'm not too proficient at it. You really don't miss out much. You're just taking these little guys out and this big guy. And as you can see, you could actually just skip that big guy. Woo. So, as you saw, I almost got sucked into that death pit, man. That's the hardest part of the stage for me, to get that letter M. And remember, we're gonna get something pretty dope, man, if we can make it through and spell out Mega Man 5. Now here, push forward, because we're at the boss. And if you mess around, you actually are gonna end up in those spikes. Now, my recommendation is go in with a fully charged P-Buster to try to get a cheap shot on him. Now, I missed, but that's just fine. So this is kind of new for me using the Star Crusher. So we went through the Star Crusher and I didn't get him, but check this out. We're going to use our P-Buster on him. And with the P-Buster, if you actually stay close, for me it's a lot easier because it's hard for him to get you with his angled shot when you're close to him. Dude, and we took him out. So another one bites the dust. And we're going to make pretty short work of this. This Mega Man is supposed to be a little easier than the rest. I still think Mega Man 2 is the easiest, and then Mega Man 4, and then this one. Now, let's get that password going. Take a couple seconds, pause it if it's not enough. Alright, so we're taking down Gyro Man next. And this stage has a couple parts that get a little more difficult than the last two stages. In particularly where we pick up the letter for Mega Man 5. And you'll see, it's like some fall-away blocks. And those always trip me up, man, but we should be able to get through them no problem. If we concentrate. Now, don't let this fool you. If it looks easy, this stage is pretty perilous. As you notice, a lot of these things are instant death falls. I'm just kind of used to moving around this stage. Now, check this out. If you want to get this one up, try not to stand up. If you stand up, you take damage. And the reason I took damage was because I didn't stand up, but I hesitated. I turned back too quickly. Now be careful on these things. When they reach their height or their depths of their movement, they're going to spin for a few seconds and then fall, as you saw. Now in this section, I like to take the top route and just avoid all that trash at the bottom, man. Oh, we're doing good here, man. Look at this guy. So here, just move as quickly as possible if you don't take him out. If not, he's going to hit you on the ladder and lock you in, and you're just going to take massive damage. Now, hold on. This is the difficult part here, man, so let me concentrate. Ooh. Okay, we made it. We made it, so we just got to be real careful. And one right after the other. Check this out. This is that other difficult part I was talking about. In particularly not this jump. This next jump gets crazy. Okay, so we made it through the hardest parts. Now we just have to not die and not fall into any pits. And here you might be tempted to use the arrows and ride across. Don't do it, man. If you get hit by those things, you're going to fall into an instant death pit. And after everything you've just gone through, that would be some trash, man. I was hoping for some health, but guess not, dude. Alright, so we're at Gyro Man. If you power up and get your Mega Buster ready, and kind of release it right here, you should get that free hit. And then just hit him with gravity hold. And you want to take it slow too. You want to give time for his invisibility frames to wear out. If you go too quickly, you're going to mess it up, man. Another one bites the dust. We're almost there. 5 more Robot Masters. Let's see what we got here. You got Gyro Attack and Rush Jet. Oh, I forgot we get Rush Jet right now. And I'll give you guys some time to get that password. Alright, we're going to take out Crystal Man next. And this stage is real daunting for a lot of people. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks that'll make it a breeze. You're just going to have to contend with the boss. And if you do what I'm doing, you're going to get 2 E-Tanks and an M-Tank. And remember, the M-Tank refills everything. All your special weapons and your health. Now, those enemies, make sure you shoot the top. If you shoot the bottom, the top ball is going to bounce around and just wreak havoc on Mega Man. Alright, so I recommend you use your star shield there like I did. But don't waste it all, because if you do, there's another section with those things and you're going to be in real trouble. And here we're going to force Eddie to give us an E-Tank, so we can get 2 E-Tanks this stage. These Crystal Joes, just wait on the platform below, and then release your shot right there. We got lucky there, dude. We could have gotten knocked in here. Alright, over here I like to charge up my beam and kind of take that guy out from the ladder, man. And we're pretty close to the 2/3 mark right now. And the only tricky thing here, not hard, it's tricky, is getting your letter for Mega Man 5. So as you can see, we got 2 E-Tanks now. And here we're going to use the Rush Coil. And you do start with Rush Coil, so you might not remember us getting it, because we actually started with it. Now, you could use Gravity Shot on these mice, or you could use your little Star Shield. I run to take them out so I can get some health back, man. Okay, here push to the left aggressively there, or else you're gonna miss your number 5 for Mega Man 5, dude. Oh man, we're in a good position here. Let's see if we can keep it going. Oh man! Oh, I should have used the Rush Jet, but that's okay, man. Right, so let's see if we can take out this boss. Crystal Man is kind of hard. So you want to rush him and get behind him as soon as possible. Dude, we got lucky. You could have used an E-Tank, but I'd rather reserve those for later, man. Woo. And I believe we get the Crystal Eye from him. And it's not as cool as his shot. You're going to shoot one giant crystal that bounces around. And you can cancel it out if it gets crazy by just pausing the game. Okay, so now we're taking out Napalm Man. And this is crazy. This dude's going to take us into the jungles of Vietnam. Or at least that's what I imagined as a kid. You're going to see it's insane. We're in a jungle We got Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon jumping out at you. Watch this. You want your fully charged P-Buster, and you kind of release it when you do a slight jump. That one you want to release it as you're dropping down. And that's only because obviously it's going to jump into the pit for you. And we don't need that, so let's not waste any time on it. So here we want to charge the P-Buster. And check this out, man. That thing will kill you one hit. But if you got a fully charged P-Buster, you can just let loose on it. And you're going to have to contend with 4 of them if you're quick. If not, more will continuously spawn. And of course, you got to get the E-Tank in the wall. Make sure you jump halfway through. There's a little block. And let's see how many E-Tanks we have. So we got 3, man. So we don't want to get too many. But because I think 9 is the limit still. I don't think they changed that limit. Alright, back to the P-Buster, man. Actually, let's use this Star Crash here. Man, and that health is very welcome. We're actually about halfway through the stage, but we're not going to have a lot of opportunities to get health from here forward. And let's see if we can force our hand to get an E-Tank. Thank you, Eddie, man. I think we trained him well. Oh, forget that, dude. And as you see, he only takes 3 hits, but that other one got out of control on me. So we had to make do. Ooh. I wonder if I can get it to drop anything. I'll try it a couple times. Nope. So I guess we're just gonna go with the gravity hold and check this out. Unfortunately, that guy didn't drop anything for us. I mean, that would have been phenomenal, but Sarah, Sarah, right? Ooh. When you see those gray guys coming up, you kind of want to jump over them and only hit the retrograde, man. Let me try to get that guy one more time. Dude, let's hit it 2 more times. If it gives me small ones. And I don't do something dumb like that, so. And that was accidentally sliding into him. And that happens, dude. So I guess we're fighting the boss with this amount of energy. Hopefully this will be good enough. Here, do the same principle. You want to jump when they're on the way down. And just be aware that there's no enemy on the last pit. Dude, I thought I wasn't going to get that guy. I thought I was going to have to use an E-Tank or take a death. Let's see what we got. The napalm shot, man. Or napalm bomb, I think is what they call it. I wish it gave you a little demonstration when you get that, dude. Remember, jot that code down if you want to play like I'm playing. Alright, we're going to take down Stone Man next. And this stage is going to have a ton of hidden secrets. I think there's like 3 hidden rooms here if I recall. And they're real easy to miss, so just keep an eye out. Now, be careful with the hard hat enemies here. As you can see, they're going to split into 3 smaller enemies as you shoot them. But they're not too difficult to deal with, man. The little guys they split into remind me of like the flea enemies from Mega Man 3 when you got the cats. But they're not as hard to hit, man. Those flea enemies were a nightmare for me. So this is secret number 1. And check this out. Don't forget the G, man, because we keep it G'd up from the feet up here. And while you could use the gravity hold to get past those guys, I'm just not a fan of it. Not in this situation. Now here I will use the gravity hold to send those guys packing. And there's no need to engage that guy. We got full health, so so there was no need for that. Okay, so I used it a ton of times there that I didn't have to. But don't worry, we're going to get all that special energy, weapon energy back. I'm going to show you guys another one of the hidden passages coming up soon. And that's your first view of what the napalm shot does. Ooh, and I'm not too worried about the damage we took right there, because right now we're about to fill everything up. Check this out. Now look, when you go in here, it looks like there's nothing in here, right? But step out of the room, and I want you to use your M tank if you have one. Remember, you can only hold one M tank and it refills everything, right? So you come in here and just let loose. But look at that. There was a hidden M tank here. How awesome would it be to be able to hold more than one of those things, dude? And too bad we didn't get health, but if we can get to Stone Man with half our health or more, we should be okay. He's fairly easy to defeat. And here, just play it cool like I'm doing. There's no rush, man. You're not going to get a medal for getting there faster. Now check this out. This one up, you actually have to use the rush coil. So you want to drop this bad boy here. Right here. And here you could use the gravity hold, and I will be using that in a moment. I like to save it until I get to this next part. looks like I didn't need it there. Now, if you want that E-Tank, you need to have Rush Jet, man. Check this out. And you know we're going to get another E-Tank, dude. We're not even going to mess around here. We're going to force Eddie to hit us up with an E-Tank. And hopefully it drops. It usually comes in after an extra life. But it looks like Eddie wants to be a knucklehead right now. He's forgetting his training, man. We told him. Told him before, son, don't come with nothing less than no E-Tank here. You ain't got no ends in Mikasa without an E-Tank, kid. Come on. And we're just gonna do this as much as we can, man. This kid's trying to play with us, right? But remember, perseverance. Don't quit. Don't quit, man. Quitters never win, winners never quit. Live by that mantra. If we got to do this 799 times or more, that's what we're going to do. But if it goes to that, I'll speed it up for you guys. I'm not going to let you sit here in this anguish, man. Thank you, Eddie. So, that took a while, but well worth it, man, in my opinion. And we're pretty close to Stone Man right now. If we can make it there, dude, with full health, be next level, but we'll see what we can do. So there's nothing to fill up here, man. Dude, and we made it to Stone Man. So check this out. We're going to use the napalm shot. And the name of the game is dodge, slide under, and be careful, because when he jumps really high, you got to hit him in the air, or else he'll land in a pile, and you won't be able to hurt him just like that. And Stone Man isn't as stone cold or stone hard as you thought, as long as you got the napalm shot. Or napalm bomb, as it's officially called. Let's see what we got here, man. We got the Power Stones. Before Power Stones was a game, Mega Man was running around with Power Stones. Alright, we're going to go after Charge Man next. And check out this Thomas the Tank looking enemy, man. We're about to lay it down on him. And you guys know the routine. Keep that P-Buster fully charged up. Dude, I didn't expect another one to come. They spawn real quick, dude. Alright. Now, be careful. As you can see, they shoot in 3 directions. And you gotta wait for them to open up to be able to lay into them. And hopefully they'll give us some health back. I doubt it, though. The tanks aren't big on dropping anything. Dude, I thought the game glitched out for a second. There's other weapons you can use on that chicken guy. You could definitely use your crystal blaster thing. But I like to take them out with the P-Buster in hopes of getting more health. No, that wasn't optimal. That was not what I was looking for. I don't know why they think that a 1-up is a reward for me, man. I just want to get more health right now. And to get this letter, of course, you know we're going to have to use Rush Coil. No, we're going to get rid of this guy. We're not even going to mess with him. And here, play it cool, man. Take as little damage as possible. Nice, it actually dropped something, dude. I don't think I've ever seen them drop something or don't remember them dropping anything. At least not as a kid. Oh, we're in the home stretch. Now, don't be overzealous. Like, I pushed pause real quick there, and that canceled out my P-Buster. So we got the Power Stone set. Now, check this out. Don't attack right away. When he charges you or turns red, you can't damage him. And the reason I'm pausing and unpausing is because I'm trying to cancel out the stone animation so I can start it up again. Remember, if you have any other weapon left on screen, you won't be able to start it up again. So that way you kind of cancel out your stones flying around and restart again. And we make short work of charge, man. Sit your ass down, Thomas. Thomas the Tank. Look at that dude. We tanked him. Charge kick. I forgot about this. I gotta see how this works again. It's been a while. Alright, last but not least, we're gonna take down Wave Man. And this stage guy has a part that's real tricky, where you jump on a jet ski. I'm gonna see if I can do a skip on that part. We'll still play through the part, but if I can get rid of the jet ski. And as you saw, activate those things and just skip through. Oh, I got sucked into the wrong one. And that's fine. We're going to miss a 1-up, but that's nothing too bad. You could use Rush Coil to get over there. Here, I just walked past them. And just let this guy come up here. Get a nice jump over it. So here, get your Rush Jet ready, and check this out. riding on top of these bubbles could be a little hectic. So I just get on my rush jet ready and look to the left. When you see the big bubble appear on the left, jump on your rush jet and jump off at that big bubble. And just face right. And I like to drop it right there, right at the little bit under the level of the floor, so I don't jump up and hit the spikes, man. Alright, so I'm getting ready. I'm going to try to do this trick for you guys. I hope it works. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, so we made the jump. We made the clip. Now we just have to ride this out. Now, you got to watch out for enemies that come from the back as well. Alright, so check this out. This mini boss right here, imagine fighting this on that little jet ski without being able to use the charge buster. Or even being able to turn around. Or pause to use an E-tank. Oh, dude, that was perfect. That was perfect, man. So hopefully we have enough to take out Wave Man here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get a free hit on him. I'm going to power up my P-Buster. Dude. And we got lucky. We took him out without using an E-tank. We're in a really good position for this castle. So, let's buckle in, boys and girls. We got this. Let's check out what we got here. What is it? Wave Splash? I forget what it's called. Water Wave. Water Wave. Cool. Check it out, it's Proto Man, dude. Alright, let's get it. Alright, Proto Man Castle 1. Get ready, this is going to be Tiger King Siberian Edition. Check this out. The tigers make a return appearance, but they're white tigers. Oh, that was an unnecessary hit, man. So, over here at the end, as you saw, just go take the bottom route. And I skipped that tiger on the top route. No need to take him out. Here I like to use the gyroscope. And don't worry too much about the hits if you take them, man. We're going to have plenty of opportunities to power up here. Now, Rush Coil is always funky for me to use here on this one because in particularly, you jump on top of them and then you gotta be ready to jump again. So that's why sometimes you'll see me mess up the jump and have to do it again. Here, go right ahead and use Rush Jet. Be sure to jump before it touches the platform or you'll fall into the spikes. And don't worry about these guys. They look intimidating. They really don't do anything to you. If you avoid those little missile drops, you're pretty much good. I believe there's a giant laser robot there, if I recall. And we're not even going to mess around with that. Ooh. That was actually a close one, dude. Do what I did. Just avoid that. That's a whole ridiculous fiasco that you don't have to try to mess with, man. Now, these guys aren't necessary to take out, but you never know if you get some health from them. Always let loose with one of the Mega Busters, fully charged. And remember, let the Mega Buster actually hit the guy before you pause the game. Or else you just mess that up, man. So remember, charge the Mega Buster, release it, let it make contact, then change to the weapon you need. Proto Man Stage 2, bring it, man. Now, really, there was no need to be careful there, because we're going to use our M-Tank. And don't worry, there's actually an M-Tank on the floor above us. Alright, so now we got to get ourselves over to the left side. Be careful when you come back down and up, because as you can see, the enemies respawn. And in this section, I like to take out the flying enemies before proceeding forward. And don't worry about Thomas the Tank, man. When you see that dude rolling up on you, all you gotta do is wait for him on the next lower platform and release when he opens up. Down here, don't even mess around, dude. I would use Rush Jet. No matter how skillful you are, I will tell you this, I usually take a hit on that second platform. And come to think about it, down here, just prep yourself. And have the Star Crusher ready. And I apologize if I'm kind of cutting off, but I'm being real cautious and concentrating, man. This is a difficult area. But as I was saying, down there, get your Star Crusher ready. And best advice is, just go through and keep activating it as it gets negated by the enemies and their fire. Okay, so I got this. Big shot wasn't going to do it there, so... You know what? We're going to fill up the Star Crusher. I was going to leave it alone, but we definitely need to get that back up to snuff, man. Ooh. And I'm not too worried about the arrows. We'll refill that as the opportunity presents itself. And here, be real careful. You can get that energy tank. And you could also get that health if you need it. We don't need it ourselves, so we're just going to skip it. And if you want that one up, use one of the arrows. We really don't need it. As you can see, we're more than maxed out, but just to show you guys how to get it real quick if you're down on lives here. Oh, I forgot about this area. Check this out. Just shoot your gyroscope here. And if you're cautious like I am, you could actually get them as they drop down like I was doing. And we don't need to mess with that guy down there. And as you can see, just use your power stones on that tiger. Now, I know what you're thinking. We could have saved the gravity hold. But I wanted to take these guys out. Let's see if these guys can come up here. Let me see if I can bait this guy out and he gives me some health. Well, no health. So here you got several options. Now, all the bosses we've been fighting you could use bead on. I've been saving them. We're not going to use them here. Here I recommend you just use the napalm. And you saw that guy almost got away from us, dude. We almost got taken out. Trick on that guy is drop napalm, move away as far as you can, drop napalm, as you saw. Let's see, stage 3. Proto Man's going down, man. Okay, so here we're going to have to be really careful. This place is full of pits and spikes, man, so, So it's going to be a slow trudge forward, man. You don't want to fall into one of these pits after traversing most of the stage, man. Here, just go under here, and you could let it blow up, or you could actually damage it. I like to shoot them just in case they give you weapon power-ups. And of course, be careful. You don't want to smash into the walls. Now this one, you got to be quick when you get to the third one. Check this out. It's actually going to move you away and then you'll be left with no way to get up there. Well, except using the arrows against the wall, but that's kind of perilous because the spikes, man. Hang tight. That guy won't be able to hurt you if you just stay on the bottom. Alright, I'm going to take this opportunity to fill up my napalm. We're actually going to make good use of it here, so if you get an opportunity, fill up your napalm as well. And up here, I want to use the gyro. And again, we're trying to be as conservative as we can with our weapons. Because these end stages, obviously, you don't get refills. Now check this out. I wanted to take that little guy out, and then I'd like to use Rush Jet in reverse and get your E-Tank. And now we're going to move forward and kind of angle where I'm at, because there's going to be, there it is, one of those guys right there that you want to take out as soon as you can. And just pause and go through it so you can drop down. And no need to engage that big guy, but we did get the napalm, because check this out. We had that gentleman right there to contend with. And that one, you don't want to go past, because look at this pit on the other side of him, man. You just don't want to risk it. Here you could use gravity hold if you wanted to. I'm not a fan of using it up because, again, we gotta be real careful with our weapon energy, man. This guy here, just slide under him. And then turn around quickly and take him out. Now we have full energy tanks. And we're gonna need them later on in the game, so don't worry about it, man. And here we're going to use Rush Jet as much as we can. I don't know if I have enough to make it across. I'm hoping I do. Barely enough. And that's just right, man. Now for this boss, just like usual, per usual, you want to be charged up and hold down the button till you see the health bar filling up and release. And now let's use beat for the first time. Check this out. The boss can freeze you all he wants. Beat is going to keep attacking this guy no matter what. And now the one thing about beat, you have to be facing the target for him to attack. Also, you can shoot your P-Buster. Don't do it, because it'll mitigate Beat's damage because of invisibility frames. Okay, so here, you actually have to shoot out the stage so it'll drop down for you. And over here, what you want to do is you want to get the ground even with Mega Man. Then you want to jump and take those blocks out, because if you don't, you won't be able to get through in the right way. You'll just end up getting crushed, man. Now check this out. When we encounter Proto Man, listen close. You hear the different whistles, so you know what that means. That's an imposter, man. So there goes Dark Man 3, Dark Robot 3. Now check this out. We're going to use Beat. And don't worry about damage. We're going to use our M tank. And we're going to recharge Beat. And the reason being, at the beginning of the next stage, there will be a next stage, we're going to get a full M tank. You know what? And let's take out that final hit with a Power Stone. And only because the Power Stones don't take that much weapon energy. Now check out the story. You guys have been with me through Mega Man 1 through 4, so I'm sure you know what's going to happen. You've done well, Mega Man. I never expected you to defeat my powerful Dark Man robot. Until now, I have managed to frame Proto Man for my crimes. But now the real Proto Man has appeared and spoiled my plans. Man, I wish they printed it out quicker, dude. Let me let some of that text roll on screen before I start reading. Dr. Light is a captive in my lab. Come in if you dare. And you guessed it, there's going to be a Wily Fortress. Get them big bushy eyebrows going, Dr. W. We're coming for your ass, man. This fortress isn't too long. This is about a 20-25 minute deal here. If that. Probably quicker. Alright, here we go. Wily Stage 1, man. Here, jump to slightly to the left of those two pipes in the middle. And start pushing to the right as soon as you see that purple platform come by. And here we just want to jump over these guys. And as always, have your charge beam and just release it on them. And here you want to bait that little buzzsaw thing. Now here, when you jump up, you want to slide, take that guy out. And now you want to charge up and release it before you even jump up there, man. Now here you want to take the bottom route at first. And once you take that guy out, you want to come over here and rush coil up, man. And then switch over to rush jet. And you want to go a little bit high so you avoid all those platforms. And when you get to the end, start pushing to the right, just to avoid that pit down there. Now we just got to be careful, man. That right there on the right doesn't look high enough to damage Mega Man, but that thing will crush you. Oh, that's nice, man. Let's hook up our rush jet. Ooh, and that was the hard part, man. Avoiding damage from those little hard hat guys. Man, sorry I'm not talking much, guys, but I gotta concentrate. This is crazy here. So we made it to the boss, and this is going to be a hard boss. So a quick breakdown. Don't use Rush Jet because the eyes remain closed unless you activate the platforms by shooting them to come at you. You can take them out with the Buster, but I'm going to use the Crystal Eye because it's the most effective weapon on them. Just watch, pay attention, I'm going to have to concentrate. Also, I keep switching between them because if you try to get the Crystal Eye, to activate the platforms, you're gonna run out before you take out the boss, man. Oh. Man, we are so close, dude. That sucked. Woo! I thought we weren't going to make it without an E-Tank. Alright, guys, we're pretty close now. I hope you guys have been following along, man. And I hope you guys been picking up my codes, man. If not, go back and pause the game real quick and get the codes, and you can start here. Well, at Proto Man. Alright, so Wily Stage 2 is not that difficult. The only thing you really got to watch out for is the ton of spikes, man. But other than that, it's going to be a breeze. Check this out. There you could use the Rush Jet, or just make the jump like I did. And if you got an M-Tank, use it right here. Because on the next screen down, you're going to get an M-Tank. And if you want the E-Tank, just jump up. Remember, this is water physics, so you have this crazy high jump. And here I just like to use Rush Jet. I don't see why anybody would do anything other than that. And just do a small jump there. You gotta be real careful. And watch out, because look at this, man. You got that little construction hard hat guy in the wings waiting. Now this next section, man, just use the Star Crash. We're getting another M-Tank at the beginning of the next stage, so this is no harm, no foul. And I find the best way is kind of jumping into them, so you don't waste your shield on their projectiles. And if you use the wave here, you'll make short work of these guys. Check that out. And here, if you use your Charge Buster and line them up, you can sometimes get them all at once. I missed the last one there, but if you're quick with it, you can avoid damage. Oh man, that sucked. Oh well, we took a little bit of damage, but we got our health right there, so really no harm, no foul. Oh dude, this guy you want to use napalm, but kind of bait him out. That's not good enough. And you're gonna have to take out the big guy again, but that's fine, dude. Don't forget to push up. So here you want to do what I did. Bait them out and get back to the stairs. And destroy them as soon as you get them right in front of you, man. Now get your gyro attack ready. The next boss can only be damaged when the sides open. And he's weak to gyro. Now if you get low on health, do not be afraid to use your M-Tank, because you're going to get one at the beginning of the next stage again. Like right there, I feel like I'm low on health. And since we're getting one at the beginning of the next stage, we might as well use this bad boy up. And you see, man, that dude gives you massive damage. But we took him out, man. And get ready, we're heading to the stage capsule room, man, so you know we're near the end. Right there at the capsule room. And let's reset that rush coil, man. I had him too far forward. And all you got to worry about here for enemies is a cannon. So let's charge up our Mega Buster. And just let loose when you see that bad boy. Now, the first guy I want to take out is going to be Crystal Man. He's always the most difficult for me, so... Now remember to close the whiff with him, get real close to him. Ooh, and he almost took me out, man. Let's see if I can take out Gyro Man fairly easily. So if you do what I did, you can keep them from jumping into the sky for a good amount of time. Move towards them, hit them, jump over it, rinse and repeat. Let's do Napalm Man next. He's pretty difficult for me. Look at that, man. He was in the jungle. He has tanks. You tell me this wasn't all about Vietnam with Napalm Man? Ooh. He almost took me out, man. Let's see who else we have. I think this is Stone Man, so we're going to use Napalm on him. And we have plenty of energy tanks, so no reason for me to be freaking out anyway. And that was a good come up, man. We did pretty good there. We got Starman, Wave Man, and Gravity Man. Let me see. We're gonna do Gravity Man. You know what? We're gonna use some E-tanks, dude. I'm not too worried about it. We got so many and we've been saving them for no reason. And as I said before, I'm actually better with my P-Buster on this guy, so I was trying to use the boss weakness, but it just doesn't always work out for me. And let's use another E-tank. Why not? I mean, we don't want to take a death for no reason. And the last guy's going to be Starman, so we're going to use the Wave Force on him. And as you notice, the wave can go through his shield, so it makes this fight really, really easy, man. And now for Dr. W himself. Oh no, I forgot about Charge Man, dude. Thomas the Tank in the upper right corner, kid. And remember, we're pausing just so we can get the other stones off the screen, and we're free to hit them again. And one more should take them out. Now we're in the best condition possible for Dr. W, man. Dude, I got crazy. I thought we were ready to take out the last guy himself. Oh, no, 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 no. I forgot about this form. So here, wait for him to open that little hatch on the top, and then jump over to the other side. You could actually use the star thing here, but I'm not good with it, as you saw with Gravity Man. I just haven't mastered that weapon, because I really didn't own this game as a kid. I had to borrow it. Now, I did finish it as a kid, but I just didn't own it. Or a teenager, actually. And that's okay. We took some hits. I was tripping out right there, man. We got like 2 or 3 more hits on him and we're good. Dude, he has like 2 or 3 more hits on us, man. See, I was getting lazy, man. I was playing it close to the center. And that is not what you want to do with this guy. You don't want to get lazy. And of course, we all know that's not the end. We're going to have to fight this guy again. Now, the good thing is we have that M tank. So if we run out of his weakness, we can just fill that bad boy back up. Ooh, that guy can give you a lot of damage, dude, if you're not careful. Think there's another one of those things? Yep. That's it, man. Now get ready for it. We're going to use the arrow. And one other secret weapon when we get to the next part. So check this out. Next iteration, you want to actually use beat if you have them. And check it out, beat tells you where Wily's going to be too, so this fight becomes really, really easy. Now, if Wily hits you, you're going to take massive damage too. So pay attention to where beat is, man. Make sure you're on the opposite end of wherever this guy goes. Ooh. No way, that dude appeared in the same place twice? Did we just lock him in place? No, we gotta hit him one more time. And that's Mega Man 5. And you'd be surprised to know there's no second skull in this one. Check this out. Hey man, it's been your boy Retro Doc 79. You've been with me so far. Consider liking and subscribing. We're gonna let the ending play. And we're going to get those credits playing too to give props to the people who made this game. I think this is a phenomenal game. Check this out, man. Look at this action right here. I hope you guys caught Proto Man on the lower right corner just checking out Mega Man and fading away after helping him. The bosses look dope in this game, man. Look at Gravity, man. What a design, dude. Even Wave Man with his dad bod, man, it's all appropriate. It's like this King Neptune meets Aquaman. Stone Man, I believe, makes a return appearance in Mega Man, the new Mega Man for the next-gen consoles. Starman is the only one that was a little wonky, but even his character design's pretty good. And Charge Man, dude. Thomas the Tank looking dope, man. Attacking people left and right. And again, if you guys want to stick with me and watch the credits roll, feel free to. I'm always going to let the credits roll until the very end, man. Now, if you guys are watching, what was your boss order when you played this? Did you even play this as a kid or teenager? Have you ever even seen this game? Or did you even know there was a Mega Man 5? By the way, there are 6 Mega Mans on the NES. And then, of course, you saw that they pulled out all the way up to 10. And then Mega Man 11 with those updated graphics. Check out our boy Beat. It's presented by Capcom, man. Also, be on the lookout. Another channel's coming out soon. It's going to be a Gundam build channel. I'll let you guys know when it's out. I'm going to be building those guys in the background there, man. I'm going to be doing some stop motion and playing around with a few other perspectives for it. And it looks like that's it, so it's your boy RetroDoc79. Thanks for the love and support, man. Channel wouldn't be possible without all you guys and girls out there. I'm out. Until the next game.